So welcome to week 13 of this case study into laying the odds of 101 on Betfair on sports markets. So let's see how it's gone. Just a quick reminder, I'm doing all sports, not racing. I'm laying at 101 as soon as the markets appear, and I do not do handicaps or totals, and I get these in as early as possible. So testing on the 101s has now been going for 94 days, and we finally hit the 1 million bets placed, which is a nice milestone to actually achieve. Now, out of that, we've had about 15% of those matched, which is 153,000, and we've won almost 1,800 of them. The profit this week went down, so it was a loss of about $30. So our running profit loss total is now $162.13. It was a fairly negative week across the two tests. So let's have a quick look at the chart. You'll see that for the 101s, while it lost $30, it's pretty much gone sideways for a bit. It dropped from about 196 from memory from last week, and it's down there in the 160s. So it's gone up and down, not doing much this week. I wonder if that's just different sports coming to their conclusion, like playoffs with the NBA, and just different things happening in the sports now that they're at different parts of the season. So this is, I think, our second or third week where it hasn't really gone anywhere, and we're showing a bit of a loss, but we'll just see how it goes. It does show that over an extended number of bets, and we're talking here, over 20,000 bets, that it can be showing a loss, yet over 153,000 bets, it's showing a good profit. It does make testing of these kind of methods very hard. The good thing is they are high turnover, but the number of bets doesn't mean you have an edge. You really need to be looking at this over several months and different periods of the year, regardless of how many bets you're having. So you really want to have the 6 to 12 months of data in there, so you know that it's not just a short-term variance or trend that has sucked you in to be betting on it. So that is why I run these case studies. I run it for an extended period. We ran the Martingale one for 32 weeks. Where I decided I didn't want to run it anymore, but it still produced a profit over 32 weeks, and this has been going now for 13 weeks, and we are showing a profit, but will the downtrend continue over the coming months? We'll have to wait and see. So let's jump into the 102 bets. So the 102 bets have now been going for 84 days, and we're approaching 1 million bets placed on that as well. We've matched about 130,000 and we've won almost 3,000 of those bets. Now the profit loss on this took a massive hit this week, and it's dropped down to $78. I believe this week was a loss of about $80 or $90, which is a considerable amount given that the profit loss over the 130,000 bets now is only $78. So let's have a quick look at the chart to see the damage. So here's the chart, and you can see that the 102 bets have definitely gone into a bit of a free fall. It's much more pronounced than the 101 lays, and that is because there's a few more that get matched. So it's really followed pretty much the same trend. It was heading up there for quite a few weeks, and then it's hit a point where it's now dropping, and dropping fast. So it'll be interesting to see whether this drops back to zero. We are up to 129,000 bets, so we are still in profit. It'll be interesting just to see whether this recovers or whether the 102s have just been up due to a short-term trend, but it's definitely taken a bit of a nosedive off that cliff. So let's see how it goes next week. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this gives you a bit of an insight into looking at some high variance, well, not really high variance, but high turnover methods and how variance can affect those methods over a period of time. I'll keep running this case study till we see if we get back to a high or whether we drop back to zero. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe to see the updates each week. Thanks.